I'm decorating Christmas cookies and I sound like I'm about to have like a nervous breakdown. Welcome back to another installment of Home Cooking with Hannah. Today I'm bringing you a holiday edition. We are going to be making and decorating some sugar cookies for the holidays. We got a lot going on. Let's just get right on into it. I'm here in my kitchen. I have cleaned off my rolling cart that my coffee machine is usually on, if you guys are familiar. And this is going to be where the magic is happening today. Spoiler alert, as I'm filming this, I actually already made the cookie dough. I made the cookie dough last night, so I'm gonna cut to that in a second. The reason that I did that is because this was my fault. Let me just say this as a reminder to everyone. Read the entire recipe and all of the directions when you are planning when you're gonna do something, because I pulled out the recipe book, which is right here. I read that not only does the butter need to soften on its own, it can't be put in the microwave. It's not like a melted butter situation. Not only did that have to happen, but that is the wrong recipe. There we go. I was like, what? Once the dough is made, it needs to chill in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. Now, by the time I started this yesterday, I did not have time to make the dough, wait 2 hours, and then roll it out, use the cookie cutters, bake all of them, and decorate them because I went to my friend's birthday dinner last night. So therefore, the cookie dough has been sitting in the fridge overnight. It can actually sit in the fridge for like 3 to 5 days. So if anyone needed to know that information, there you go. This recipe is from the cookbook that my mom gave me for Christmas a couple of years ago. It was before I moved out, but she wrote down all of the recipes that I have known and loved since as long as I don't know, I can remember, the ones that we made the most. So in this cookbook, there's a holiday section. So there are all of the cookie recipes and whatever that we make around the holidays. So this specific sugar cookie recipe, it says it's from the kitchen of my grandma. So I guess this is my grandma's recipe. So today we're making my grandma's sugar cookies from scratch. Let's get on into everything you're gonna need and what you gotta do. Mixing everything into this one. So we're creaming together the butter and sugar. I have 2/3 of a cup of butter. It's softened. I've let it sit for like a million years. Cane sugar. It's 1 cup of sugar. Getting out the hand mixer to cream the butter and sugar together. Excited to eat the cookie dough off of these things. That's the best part. We have the sugar cookie dough made. it so I can store it in the fridge overnight. I just literally tied one of those coil hair ties around it. So hopefully it stays, but it's going in the fridge. Back to you, future Hannah. All right, so now that the dough has been sitting in the fridge, I am ready to pull it out. I need to roll it in some flour and then lay it out here. I just washed this countertop, do not worry. This lighting in here is so terrible. It makes me wanna cry. I have my little mini rolling pin, and then I also have my cookie cutters in different holiday shapes. These are just from Amazon, so is the rolling pin. We're gonna see what we can do. Well, not the issue, but the challenge that we're gonna be working around in this part of the video is this here is my oven. If you're new here, hi, I'm Hannah. I don't have an oven in my apartment. I had to get this one. This is a Ninja 10-in-1. It's a convection oven, an air fryer, a toaster, a broiler, whatever. It does a bunch of different things, but this is, for all intents and purposes, my oven. Okay, this is obviously way smaller than a traditional oven, so it's probably going to take a while to bake all the cookies. Now, I don't know how many cookies I'm gonna be able to get out of the dough that I made. I think I could probably put 6 to 8 cookies on the tray at a time and bake them. So we might have to do several rounds of this. At least that's what I've had to do for all the other times I've made cookies, but it's fine because hopefully they're still gonna be good. I also have parchment paper that I'm gonna line the tray with because I don't feel like cleaning the tray in between every set of cookies. It's gonna take 300 years and I'm not doing that. I think that's all I needed to say to begin. I always have to have something playing in my ears when I do anything. I'm gonna have my headphones on and at the ready. My name is Bella Hadid. Here's the cookie dough that I put in the fridge yesterday. I secured it with one of those coiled hair ties, so it looks like it's held up. Oh! My mom said not to just leave the bowl out, so just take as much dough as I need and then put the rest back in until I'm ready to do my next batch so that it all stays refrigerated. I'm so excited to eat these cookies because the dough is really good. I ate some last night. Guilty. Just made myself a coffee, obviously. We're gonna start off by putting some flour down. I don't know, this is what my mom does. I'm just copying her. Oh, this is gonna get messy. Should I put on an apron? Okay, found it. Let's get started.
You might think the weather's kinda cold, but you know you've got a hand to hold. Come along out and play. What a wonderful day. Your white cheeks are so hard to resist. Those red lips are longing for a kiss. Come along out and play. What a wonderful day. Christmas is almost here. Let's toast to a very good year. It's just you and me, chilling right under the tree. Stay outdoors, a different kind of date. I'm all yours and I can hardly wait. Come along, start the show, having fun in the snow. Your white smile is brightening up my date. Your blonde hair out of a fairy tale. Come along, start the show, having fun in the snow.
Okay, this just went off, my first batch. It smelled fantastic. Hands are so gross right now. Here's the first ones. We have some browning around the edges, which is good. I just don't know if they all have that. Do I want them to have that? I'm gonna try and spatula them off onto the cooling rack. Or, wait. Bitch. I am so smart. The first batch is done. I have the next one in the fridge. Very dangerous game. Okay, I have room for one more. All right, batch number 2. I'm just gonna keep chugging along doing this, and then I'll get back to you probably when they're all done, because this is gonna take a long time. Yeah. I took my contacts out, but I did not think that through, because now I have the glare of this lamp in my glasses, and that is not what I wanted. Okay, here's my predicament. I originally wanted this to be going really hard decorating these cookies. Like, I was gonna make my own frosting because I found an easy recipe online, and I thought that I had all of the ingredients for it. I went to Target today, as I said. Did I say that in this vlog or a different vlog? Whatever. I bought powdered sugar. Like, I literally thought I had everything. And then I went and I opened up the recipe today, like an hour ago or so, and I realized that the recipe calls for corn syrup. I thought it said corn starch. I have corn starch. I have never even heard of corn syrup, and I don't have it. I want them to be pretty. That's the problem. I want them to serve. I bought a bunch of different icings and sprinkles, but not even a bunch. Like, I don't really have that many. I have green and red. I bought white. Then I have this thing of like sprinkles, all these very vibrant colors. And then I bought one singular color of decorating sugar, because this is what we use at home when we make these cookies. We actually put this on them before baking them. Okay, I'm just gonna do it with what I have. Need pouch for 1 minute, remove cap. I just took a few of them because I made quite a lot and I don't want to sit here all day. So let's see if this is gonna work. I keep seeing this all over the internet, like the aesthetic, really satisfying cookie decorating videos. If you've seen them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm trying to make it look like those because they slay. Hey, this is actually not bad. Wait, I'm kind of slaying. Now I need to do the red. What? Sorry, they want me to put this in the microwave. Is it that serious? Okay, we're gonna put this one to the side. I just did the white parts of the candy cane, and I'll do the red parts whenever I feel like putting it in the microwave. I'm gonna try and make the snowflake. I'm gonna fill it in with white, but then put the blue sprinkles on it. I would like to point out that I bought toothpicks for this also. Like, I didn't actually have toothpicks before I did this. Okay, now I want to put this blue shit on there. Wait, this is actually cute. I mean, she could be better, but like, could be worse. I'm gonna be getting sugar everywhere. Okay, here's where we're at. See, I think the edges could definitely be better. They could be improved. Let me put some icing on another cookie. I'll do a snowman. I'm gonna need to somehow make black icing for the hat and the eyes, but I'll figure that out. Maybe I can just talk about whatever comes to mind while I'm trying to fill in the body of this snowman. I think that's something I struggle with every single day, no matter what I'm doing, and also something that really, really presents itself as a struggle for me when I'm creating anything is perfectionism. And I'm sure that I've talked about perfectionism so much because I've always been a perfectionist. I've been a perfectionist in school. I've been pretty much feeling like a perfectionist with my work forever, because I feel like if something isn't perfect, it's not worth putting out at all, which I obviously is like not true. I just have not felt like I've been able to like break out of that for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's really frustrating. Oh, these are kind of cute. Maybe I'll try that. It's really frustrating. I think that something that I really enjoy about doing this 12 days is the fact that I kind of am being forced in a way to let go of at least some of my perfectionism. When I'm producing this much content this quickly, something has to give. Like, I'm not a robot. I can't do everything perfectly every single time. It's just not feasible for any human being to expect that of themselves in any context, not just this. So I think that that's kind of like one of my favorite parts about doing this, because it's the hardest part for me. My perfectionism is so deeply rooted
in everything that I do that it's not something I think about. It's a second nature, how I am at this point. It feels like it's in my DNA. Wow, this looks terrible. So it's really, really a struggle, and it feels like I'm quite literally forcing myself to go against that, which is very, very uncomfortable. It's kind of like the concept of cognitive dissonance. In your being, you know one thing to be true, or you have, you know, morals or whatever that lie in one direction. So then when you do something that doesn't align with that, you feel it inside you. You feel like the discomfort on a much less intense psychological scale. That's how I feel. With my perfectionism. There's so many facets to this, but I feel like there's so much content out there these days that if I'm not adding like immense value to the lives of everyone watching, then it's like not worth putting out there, and I shouldn't be taking up space with it. And this is something that I thought about, the whole concept of taking up space. I thought about this so much the other night. I don't know why. Sometimes I have, oh my God. Sometimes I have these very intense and deep thoughts at night just about life. And they just hit me for some reason in the late hours of the day when I'm literally like sitting or laying in bed. And then I like spiral as one does. Hold on. I can't. I need to concentrate. Aww. That's not bad. Okay, I don't think that's bad at all. It turned out way better than I thought she was going to. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, taking up space. I'm purely just speaking for myself, so don't take this to heart. But if you can relate to it, then feel free to. Why do I always, in every single situation, feel like I need to make myself smaller so that I'm taking up as little space as possible? I really don't know if that's just a me thing. By the way, here's my little snowflake. She's cute. Okay, she looks way better on camera than she does in real life. Sometimes I feel like when I'm taking up space, I don't deserve to, or this got deep really fast, or like I'm annoying when I do that if people think I'm taking up too much space. How did I get onto this conversation? Oh yeah, feeling like I shouldn't post unless it's like perfect and adding, like solving like world peace. I don't know if that also ties into like imposter syndrome and just feeling like an imposter in life. I'm so sorry that this just turned so deep. I don't want it to turn deep. I promise I'm okay mentally. This is just something I just thought about, not like in an existential crisis type of way, but in just this is an interesting thought type of way the other night. Anyway, so there's that. I don't want this to be negative. I'm decorating Christmas cookies and I sound like I'm about to have like a nervous breakdown, which isn't even the case. So I don't want to be concerning anybody. I have an idea for what I want to do with this one, but I have to apparently put these icing packs in the microwave. I didn't think you could microwave plastic. Isn't there like, you're not supposed to do that? One time I microwaved a plastic bowl like an idiot. I had something in it. I think I was actually trying to melt chocolate wafers for some reason. I don't know what I was like trying to whip up, but I feel like I remember that being in a plastic bowl that I ended up putting in the microwave. And I didn't know at the time that you couldn't put plastic in the microwave. It like started to smell like fire coming from the microwave. It wasn't on fire, but it was melting. So like the chocolate wafers that I had put in it were melting, but like the whole bowl itself was just melting and it smelled like fire. In conclusion, ever since then, I've been like terrified to put, there are very specific things that happened when I was younger that are like core memories, and they have scared me and scarred me from doing things. That's one of them. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go put these in the microwave. I got the caps off. I'm gonna go microwave these and I'll be back. Okay, it said to like put it back in and keep microwaving it in intervals, but it feels pretty warm already. Like that shit's melted. Okay, perfect. This is art. Like, you guys don't even understand. This turned out awesome. Hold the phone. I don't want to move it because the icing is still setting, but look at that. I did that. What? I feel like this is like coloring. You know those books that have those very like intricate designs that you are supposed to really pay attention to coloring so it like de-stresses you or whatever? That's how I feel when I'm doing this right now. Hold on. It's not bad. Okay, that's just red. Just try and mix all of them. Ooh, yay, I knew that would work. Okay, I made his hat. Guys, I'm onto something. I'm gonna have so much fun doing this. I've just been filming for so long that I need to stop filming, but I'm gonna finish this really quick. Probably not quick, and I'll get back to you when it's done and show you what it looks like.